Well, it's me again. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to try to work this out on this computer camera, and I hope it works. We shall see. Anyways, this video is about how I came to know Vonda, or not really know her because I don't know her, but I came to find out who she is, I guess. So, and I've got my handy dandy little book here that I've taken some notes in. But, okay, so as I told you before, I was married to who she's married to now. So, we separated in 2006, and in January of '07, I moved back here to Tennessee, where I'm from, and just there was just many reasons. It wasn't just because he and I had split up, but anywho, so little man and I moved here and set up a place for us, and back then MySpace was really the thing. Facebook was still about, for the people in schools, just for the school people, and so MySpace was it. And I would go and look at his MySpace from time to time to see what he was into. And it's been so long ago, I don't really remember a whole lot, but somehow or another, I was able to see some of the comments that he was leaving on various women, their space, their MySpace wall or whatever. I don't even remember how it was set up. Really, I don't know, but who cares? Anyways, I saw that on Vonda's, she was one of the women, and I saw on her MySpace that he had made some comments and she had made some comments to him and blah, blah, blah. And so it was kind of obvious that there was something, between them, and that's okay. I was separated from him. We were not divorced. I had a very difficult time in the separation because during our marriage, we were both strong in the Word. We were strong in our walk. The church we were going to, we were both very active and leaders. We had a home group. We helped people. And so when our marriage fell apart, it was so difficult because we were, in essence, trying to help everybody else. So how did this happen to us? It was hard. It really was, because I didn't want that. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to work through and carry on, and because, now it's like we had this child, and we've stood before the church and dedicated him, and how can this happen? But it did. So, when I saw some of the stuff on Vonda's wall, I knew, okay, this is his new person. And I saw that she had a photo on her wall, or her page, whatever, and it was a picture of him. And I remembered, by looking at the picture, I realized that it was a picture that I had taken And it was a photo. One day, the three of us, he and I and the child, we went to the zoo. And let's see, the little one was only like one. And so at the zoo, we pulled him around in this little wagon. And at some point, we had stopped, and he was sitting in the wagon with the baby, and so I had taken a picture. So when I realized that was the picture, my mind just exploded. Like, I was so furious because he was using a picture that I had taken that a time with the three of us. But not only that, he had cropped out the baby and just used the picture of himself. That was so hurtful and ugly. There's so many adjectives I could think of right now, whatever. But what I did is I wrote to Vonda. I sent her a message. I told her who I was and that I was still his wife, that we were only separated, we were not divorced. And I sent her a copy. I sent her the original picture so that she could see that it was him, but he had cropped out the baby. And I never heard a word from her, honestly, I was surprised. I thought for sure she would have said something, but she didn't. However, he blew up my phone. He was mad, really, really mad, and wanted the divorce. I guess Vonda, and from what I understand from her testimony, she said that he and his wife had still some legal issues to work out, and of course that was the divorce. When I talk about Vonda's testimony, I will include the link so that you guys can listen to it for yourself. It was done, it's not a video. She had it's like a vlog. Well, that wouldn't even be right either because it's not a video. It's some sort of, just some sort of blog, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I want to include that for you guys to listen to. It's about 55 minutes or so, 55 minutes. But I want you to listen to it. So, anyways, we got our divorce, and again, going back to her testimony, is that she made him wait. She was not going to date him seriously or move forward in the relationship until he and I were divorced. So that happened. We got divorced, and after the judge signs it and it becomes final, you have to wait 30 days before you can get the divorce, before you can move. Good Lord, trying to look at this computer, and it's throwing me off. So, but anyways, after the judge signs off, you have to wait for 30 days before you can remarry. And they did not wait the 30 days. They just went right on and got married. And I guess I probably could have, thrown my butt in the air about that and caused a big hiccup for him, but I didn't. It didn't matter to me. He was her problem now and not mine. And, I think that when I saw that he had cut the baby out of the photo, that was it for me. that was it. So, um, good luck. Anyways, so let me just pause for just a second. But okay, so it just, I have a hard time dealing with that photo. That has, I have kind of buried that and pushed that aside, but that is a really, I don't want all of that to stir back up in me, and there was a lot of healing that had to take place, and anyways, so that's how I came to know Vonda, or who she is, was through MySpace, and that he was interested in her. And, quite honestly, I believe that the reason he was so interested in her was because she had made a name for herself. And she was doing a radio show.